I'm Armin Gomez, and welcome to the Spring-Summer 2016 edition of Backdrop Palmdale. Festival season has begun, and that means listening to live music in the beautiful outdoors. And there's no better location than right here at the award-winning Palmdale Amphitheater, where you can enjoy good music, family fun, and great weather. We'll cover all these upcoming events in the community and more. But first, let's kick things off with the City News Report with John Milner.
Thanks, Armin. Well, just because the weather is getting warmer doesn't mean you still can't enjoy some time indoors. Once you've got your fill of spring breezes and sunshine, come on over to the Palmdale Library, where the upcoming season of activities will be even better than the last. I'm with Thomas Vose, the library director of your Palmdale City Library. Thomas, thanks for spending some time with us today.
Thank you very much.
And there's always something happening at the Palmdale City Library.
There sure is. The library is a wonderful place, and we're all very proud of it. And like you said, it is your library. It's everybody's library. So we're here for you, and whatever you want to see done at the library, we'd like to try to accommodate.
Very cool. You've got pretty much the programming runs the gamut. You've got so many things going on. What's upcoming for our residents?
We've got a lot of interesting things coming up. We have our usual recurring programs. We have Books and Barks every month. We have 3 book clubs. We have the Classics Book Club, the African American Book Club, and the Mystery Book Club, and they all meet once a month. And they're all great people, and if you like any of those sorts of books, then we'd love to have you come by. Our real big event we're coming up is our first ever Palmdale Book Festival.
And when's that going to be?
That's going to be on Saturday, May 7th, and we're very proud of that. We're also going to be dovetailing this year with Art Town, and so both events will be held at the same time. They'll be at Legacy Park, which is next to Legacy Commons. They'll be from 12 to 4 o'clock. You will have all sorts of authors available. You can get signings. You can check out their books. You can you can do book-related crafts. We'll have music. We'll have all sorts of crafts.
There's something to do with Shakespeare?
Oh, yes, and we're also going to be having a stage where people can act out plays of Shakespeare and make them as goofy as you want. It's do-it-yourself Shakespeare.
Well, I could go down there and
we'll give you the scripts, and we'll give you a few props, and you and your friends can get together and, do what you want with Shakespeare. It should be a lot of fun.
That is fun. Wow. And in the summer, every year you do the summer reading program. Tell us about that.
Yes, indeed. In the summer reading program this year, the theme is going to be sports, so it should be right up your alley. Yeah, and so we're going to be celebrating reading and books, and we'll also be highlighting, books about sports and, activity and getting folks out there. So we're going to have our usual event where you can win prizes for reading books. You can sign up starting on June 13th, and you'll be able to win prizes. And we'll have all sorts of great events coming up, including, I think, a BMX demonstration.
Wow, that sounds really cool. Fun. Where's that going to be?
It's going to be held out here in the parking lot. Wow. Should be a lot of fun.
That is fun. So if people want to learn more or keep up to date on because there's so much going on.
Oh, yeah.
What are some good ways that people can keep connected with the library?
Well, you're always welcome to hook up with us on our Facebook page, because we're always posting what we have there, and check us out there on Facebook.
And that's Palmdale City Library?
Yes. You can also find us at our website, which is cityofpalmdale.org/library. Another thing I wanted to mention, too, the library is here for you for your information needs. That's what we're here for. We answer questions. We connect you with the information you need. And sometimes you'll need information you can't get easily. For instance, law information. If you need legal advice, the library can help you. We do a low-income legal advice program for people. We connect them to a lawyer via Skype, or we'll go to meeting, actually. But so if you're interested, you can give us a call and set up your own appointment.
Palmdale has been successful not only in entertaining their residents, but more importantly, they are engaging their residents. The recent grand opening of the city's latest neighborhood house is a great example of partnerships working within the community. Barbecue, live music, and families were the perfect combination to celebrate the ribbon-cutting ceremony for Palmdale's 5th neighborhood house. Located at 1012 East Avenue Q5, the Hammock Neighborhood House will not only provide valuable services to neighboring residents, but it will also house a needy veterans family.
These neighborhood houses really do become kind of an epicenter of community. This is where we come together. This is where neighborhoods come together. This is where we get to meet people that we may have lived with for years, but this is where we're going to meet. So the effect that they have on community is great. And I think the big effect that we always look for is, what's the safety going on in the neighborhood? And what this house will bring certainly a greater level of safety.
Construction for the Hammock House was a true community effort with rehab work done by Antelope Valley Youth Build students. This wasn't the first neighborhood house they've contributed to, and it won't be their last. Organizations such as AV Youth Build continue to engage with the community through positive events like the MLK Legacy Celebration held earlier this year at the Palmdale Dream Center. Residents of all ages participated in a community cleanup, neighborhood survey, barbecue luncheon, song and dance and poetry presentation. The City of Palmdale's Neighborhood House program provides opportunities for residents to participate in programs right in their own neighborhood. In addition to providing homework help and activities for children, local community groups provide a variety of services at the houses. For more information, please contact Terry Lee Wheeler at 661-267-5195. Crime rates have gone down once again in the City of Palmdale. Thanks to the many organizations and individuals who help make community safety a priority, Palmdale continues to see positive results. Another unique way the city engages with residents and local businesses is through the popular video series, This Is How We Roll Palmdale with Ruth and Carrie. On a recent episode, they acknowledge all the cooperation that goes into keeping our crime rates low.
What I've identified, and so have many others in our community, is the teamwork that we have with our community members and the City of Palmdale. That teamwork includes our patrol deputies, our detectives, our supervisors, our partners within the City of Palmdale, and our community members who have an increased trust in our ability to serve them.
Participation is key to any safe community, and you can participate as well in the upcoming Ruth and Carrie Are Everywhere contest. Returning for its second year, the contest helps to promote awareness of public safety issues in a fun way. Just get your own flat Ruth and Carrie cutout available by downloading a copy from the city's website and post pictures with it through Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter using the hashtag #FlatRuthAndCarrie. Be as creative and original as you can be. Prizes including Drytown Water Park passes will be given away daily, and winners will be notified the last weeks of May, June, July, and August. Participants may submit as many photos as they wish until the deadline of August 22nd. For more information on the contest or any other public safety related questions, please call 661-267-5181. Palmdale residents driving on the east side will notice construction on Avenue S as widening of the major road is planned to alleviate traffic. The City of Palmdale has begun road construction work to widen Avenue S between 30th Street East to 45th Street East and is expected to continue through December 2016. During the course of construction, delays along Avenue S from 30th Street East to 45th Street East will occur from mid-March through December 2016.
The improvements will also include traffic signals, signing and striping, street lights, landscaping, and we'll also have an off-street bike lane as well. The total cost of this project is a little over $11 million and is primarily funded from the Los Angeles County Metropolitan Transit Authority, or Metro as we like to call it, and the City of Palmdale local funds. R.C. Becker is our contractor for this job. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. We took a lot of time and energy in making this project come to a reality.
For any questions regarding the construction of the project, please contact R.C. Becker & Son at 661-259-4845. South Antelope Valley Emergency Services, or SAVES, recently partnered with the University of Antelope Valley's Culinary Department to promote an important issue within our community. The City of Palmdale held a special screening of the documentary Dive at the Chiboli Cultural Center recently. The multi-award-winning movie brings to light the problem of food waste. Inspired by a curiosity about our country's careless habit of sending food straight to landfills, filmmaker Jeremy Seifert and his friends take to dumpster diving in the back alleys and gated garage receptacles of Los Angeles' supermarkets. As part of the program, culinary students from the University of Antelope Valley prepared delicious gourmet meals from donated food for South Antelope Valley Emergency Services, or SAVES, families.
30 plus years of experience, I was able to look at some of the fruits and some of the vegetables that we received. They gave us some dough, they gave us a lot of different products, some chicken. So I was able to take stuff like the orange juice and some of the herbs and create a marinade for the chicken. We took the fruits and we decided to make a dessert with that, which we have a bread pudding that has some of the fruit dried in it, the grapes, and we got apples. We also decided to take the mushrooms, they gave us some dough. Very simple, we decided to make pizza. So it wasn't really difficult, but it was fun. You know, myself, my coworkers, and some of our students. We put our heads together and came up with the ideas.
I notice sometimes at home, it happens to me at home, even with my family and wife, sometimes we have ingredients that are gonna, shelf life, what we call this, basically it's gonna be not good for the next day. So what it happens, you try to utilize that as much as you can. So you save money, you utilize the rest of the stuff that you have on the refrigerator, and you're able to create something like that. So like let's say for example, like vegetables, they're gonna expire on the next day or something like that. You're able to kind of cook them halfway or cook them, and you give it an extra day of shelf life basically. So that's how you're able to apply that at home. I put it in the oven for like approximately 75 degrees. We're going to calculate the time around between 10 to 15 minutes.
We looked at the ingredients that we had available, such as day-old bread, eggs that were like one of them was maybe cracked, and 11 still good ones in the carton, and some oranges and some apples and a lot of grapes. When you ask me what I'm going to do with stale bread and eggs, I'm going to say bread pudding. So me and my students, we dehydrated the grapes and made raisins. We cubed the apples that we had, and we added that to the cubed up bread, and we made a custard from the eggs and some milk and cream, and added some spices, and we made bread pudding. And we had a lot of little tiny cartons of orange juice and a couple bags of tiny oranges. So we made an orange sauce for the bread pudding. So it's a raisin and apple bread pudding with an orange sauce.
I think it's a good way to use food that can be thrown out. Instead of wasting all the money, we can give it to people and cook it and make sure it's good, and then feed it to people that need it.
All of the students that worked with me and volunteered their own time are really excited that taking something that would have gone to a landfill and using it to feed somebody who maybe not know where their next meal comes from, honestly. And with almost 50% of the food in this country ending up in the trash can, it's a really important thing. It also teaches my students that not everything is wasted. You can reuse it, you can save it, you can make something from it. It doesn't have to go into a trash can.
Following the screening, there was also a panel discussion on local solutions for businesses and residents to address the problem. For more information on how you can prevent food waste, please call 661-267-5308. The Dive documentary will also be broadcast on Palmdale Channel 27 throughout the upcoming months. There are many ways to stay connected and receive updated information on city news. You can like our Facebook page at City of Palmdale-Government, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Palmdale City, visit our website at www.cityofpalmdale.org, or call us at 661-267-5115. Back to you, Armin.
Thanks, John. In education news, Palmdale's youth is always a top priority in our community, and this is evident in the inspiring and innovative programs in our local schools. Students from Palmdale High School are reaching for the sun, the power of the sun, that is. The Solar Falcon Race Team is a unique program teaching students how to design, manufacture, and race a solar-powered vehicle. Incorporating STEM-based skills, each student also acquires valuable leadership and team-building experiences.
Well, I'm the lead for fabrication, which means everything that on this car that need to be fabricated, welds, body panels, everything on here we did, which is the belly pan, the body panels, the welds.
I am the lead of auto, so I take care of any components like the rims, the wheels, the shocks, the suspension, so anything from the front and the back.
I'm technically the lead of Tesla Tech, which is the electrical aspect of the car. The challenges that I faced was we blew out a lot of things, because with electricity you got to be very careful, because you don't know if something might happen to a person. They could get injured or possibly even die, because our 72-volt system, so you don't want that running through a human. So
I'm responsible for producing all of the computer-aided designs, or CAD models for short. And what that basically means is that I have to work on a computer and graph and draw out all of the drawings of all of the specific parts and just the overall car on computer, so that we can later submit all of those documents to the race, and that we can prove that we're actually building the car ourselves as students and not just getting them off the internet or having somebody else build it for us. And I usually always work with Solar a lot, or the fabrication company, because I design a lot of the parts for them and then give them to them so that they can design them in real life or vice versa.
My company is called the Photovoltaic Company, or called here Solar Tech. It consists of me as a lead, another co-lead, as well as 2 other members. We're the ones that contribute to basically one of the important jobs in the solar car, as is of the solar panels. So as you can see right now, we have 4 solar panels right here, which if you were to look under, are wired all the way down to our charge controller, which basically controls hence the name charge controller, which controls all of the wattage and electricity being flowed into our system.
As the only public high school-oriented solar racing team in all of California, the Solar Falcon team has already enjoyed success at their first Solar Car Challenge, held last year at the world-famous Texas Motor Speedway. This year, they will also be entering their new vehicle in the 6-day competition.
I was teaching physics, principles of engineering, and chemistry all at the same time, and I was looking for a new project that would involve the community, parents, and the students doing hands-on real-life experience, getting real-life experience. And I happened to go to a solar exhibit held by universities, and off in one corner was a solar race car. And the more I looked at it, the more I said, my kids can build this. So I was talking to some of my students on the way home, and they loved the idea. They got really excited about it. And then one parent heard about it, went on the internet, found this solar car challenge for high school students only, where they design, build, and then race the car that they build every year in Texas, and that's how I got involved.
I do hopefully plan on going to the University of Michigan and being a part of their solar car team. And it's really exciting for me because they race in Australia and it's a world competition. So other countries also race in it, other universities race in that. So I really look forward to becoming a part of that team and a part of that organization. And I hope that there is some industry involved in it as well, and if not, maybe I can create some. So
I started as an intern, so really I would just kind of walk around, see what they were doing, and it's only when I actually got involved into the program they actually put me to work. That's kind of where I got excited about it, because I actually get to do stuff with my hands and actually build something and actually see it run. So it's really that whole process, that engineering process, where you start off with an idea and then end up with a finishing product. That's really what keeps me around in this program.
Back then I was super shy. I was always the follower, not the leader. And now I was placed as lead, so I had to be in charge of stuff and have my workers on top of everything. And it's something new to me, but I was able to actually do it. And from my CEOs, they were able to train me and stuff. And actually this program has really changed me.
Well, before they put you in like an academy or kind of like a training camp, so you train and they teach you all about the stuff. They also teach you about how the 72-volt system is very critical, so you shouldn't when you're working on it, you should have rubber gloves on. And yeah, there's a lot of just safety precautions with that.
It feels really cool to be able to build something that's on a really big scale and something that's really detailed and very professional looking.
That was one of the things that we noticed, is that there are no really strong programs to create engineers in the Antelope Valley, and this is where they're all going to do the hiring. So now that we're connected with the University of Michigan, they're offering full ride engineering scholarships. Spaceship Company is looking for internships. Lockheed, Northrop, they're all looking for internships. And all of my students, because of the experience they have, will be the ones that have the top qualifications for those positions.
The team continues to seek sponsorship support for their participation in the upcoming Solar Car Challenge. Contributions can be made online at www.phssolarcar.weebly.com. The Palmdale Aerospace Academy has a lot to celebrate as well. The school's FRC Team 5012 Griffin Gear, who won first place at last year's World Robotics Championships in St. Louis, qualified once again for the prestigious competition. All the students, however, will be looking forward to their new permanent school, as a groundbreaking ceremony was recently held to symbolize the beginning of construction.
But coming here to this point, it's been a long road. There's been a lot of work. There's been a lot of design. There's been a lot of homework done. There's been countless meetings, and we're not even going to talk about the financing because, wow, that's overwhelming. And yet here we are. Escrow's closed. We're ready to break ground on what I believe will be an extraordinary space for our students to continue to do amazing work.
The $48 million facility will be built at the corner of Palmdale Boulevard and 35th Street East and will be able to house more than 1,600 students. The new school will contain large classrooms, collaboration space, and science labs. When we return, we'll have the latest in environmental and recreation and culture news right after this quick break.
Hey Palmdale, it's Ruth with the City of Palmdale's Neighborhood Services Department. Did you know that all dogs and cats are required to be licensed and vaccinated in the City of Palmdale?
All dogs and cats over 4 months old must be vaccinated against rabies and licensed with the Los Angeles County Department of Animal Care and Control. Applications can be downloaded from the website at www.animalcare.lacounty.gov. For questions about vaccinations or licensing, visit the website or call 661-940-4191.
Strong communities can be the key to survival. Your neighbors could be the ones your family turns to for immediate help. Professional emergency responders may not be able to reach everyone who needs help right away. So, share your skills and resources in advance and develop a neighborhood emergency plan. Connect with your neighbors. Be prepared to respond in an emergency. Find tools to develop your family and neighborhood plan at preparetorespond.org.
Welcome back to Backdrop Palmdale. As the warmer weather takes over the valley, residents are encouraged to continue their conservation efforts. Here's Ben Lucha with ways to help with energy costs and maintain environmental goals.
Hi, I'm Ben Lucha with the City of Palmdale Public Works Department, and I'm here in front of our library, which will be the site of some very exciting energy efficiency projects. To kick off the conversation about our energy efficiency projects, I met with Sean over at Drytown. Thanks to the help received from the Energy Network, which is funded by the Public Utilities Commission, the city will be able to do several retrofits to the mechanical portions of the city's infrastructure. This includes the installation of variable frequency drives to city pool pumps, and the installation of variable frequency drives, and even the replacement of some units for several city facility air conditioning systems. So we're here at Drytown with Sean to discuss some mechanical energy efficiency projects we're working on. So could you tell us a little bit about them?
Yes, we have 5 bodies of water here at Drytown Water Park, and plus 2 additional swimming pools in the city of Palmdale. And when you run a swimming pool for 24 hours a day, it uses a lot of energy. So we're adding variable frequency drives, which will allow us to slow down the circulation rate overnight when the pools aren't occupied, and that'll save a tremendous amount of energy for the city of Palmdale.
Wow, that's great. And so how does it save energy?
Well, just by reducing the speed, it reduces the amount of energy required to turn the pump motors. And the only way you can get better savings is actually turn them off. And when you're dealing with the large bodies of water that we have here, it's really not practical to do that.
Okay, I see. And I know there's a reason why we're in front of this slide in particular. Could you tell us why?
When this slide was installed approximately 4 years ago, it was specified to have a variable frequency drive and the controller assembly for it. And so when it's been used since that time, at nighttime it turns down to about 60% of its normal turnover rate, and when we're in season, and it saves a tremendous amount of energy.
Those mechanical pump projects aren't the only projects that we're working on. We also are doing some lighting projects. And to discuss the lighting projects, I met with Craig, also from our maintenance division.
Well, we're looking at hopefully saving a bunch of energy by converting a lot of our existing fixtures in 4 of our facilities to LEDs.
Right, and what's the difference between LED and I know the majority of lights we have right now are fluorescent?
Even though they're fluorescent, they do save a little bit of energy, but you're going to get a lot more energy savings through LED. It's actually maintenance friendly. So with the fluorescents, we're having to come in every year or two to do repairs or replacements. And with the LEDs, they're guaranteed for up to 5 years minimum.
Wow, that is great. And so what facilities are going to get these LED lights?
We have both of our rec centers, Oasis and Marie Kerr rec centers are going to be converting over to LEDs. Our city admin building will be going to LED, and as well with our library.
Did you notice how we specifically mentioned that several of the lights that we will be getting are coming from a place called Vision Engineering? Did you know that they make their lights here in Palmdale? To learn more about their lights, we met with them in their facility, again, here in Palmdale. Thanks to the city's partnership with the Energy Network, the city will also be doing several interior lighting retrofit projects. The city received low-interest energy loan financing funds to do both projects. In total, the city will perform over $1 million in retrofits. With the city's energy savings, the city will save more than its payments towards the debt incurred.
Yeah, so basically we're going to be delivering 2x4 and 2x2 troughers that are going to be used for your facilities, libraries and stuff, I believe. They are a LED fixture, and they're highly efficient, using and consuming minimal wattages, up to 20 watts for a 2x2 and 40 watts for a 2x4. So the technology that we're using is very advanced, and using our core strengths in fabrication and sheet metal design is also a lot of value to the city as far as cost savings and also providing work here in the city.
And that's great, and I'm a big fan of LED lights. I work in the waste world too, and I know with fluorescent lights, it's always, it's a hazardous waste after you're done with it. And are LED lights considered hazardous waste when you're done with them?
No, they are, like as you would say, a green concept, so low carbon footprint, and a lot of the materials I've heard up to 90–80% recyclables. The lifespan is, has seen up to 10 years or more with zero maintenance.
But I know those aren't the only kind of lights you do too. What other kind of lights do you provide?
So we serve a lot to the commercial refrigeration industry, commercial refrigeration, and there's a customer here local in Sylmore that we provide up to hundreds of thousands of fixtures for them in a large production volume. And it's a great industry. It's more of a custom design application, and that's one of our core strengths in Vision Engineering, is we do not only just generic or standardized products, but something specific and custom, tailored to the customer's application.
The city has already utilized lights from Vision Engineering in several facilities. However, with the new project, the city will install a total of 635 new units from Vision Engineering.
First off, we like to go by our slogan, our saying is to illuminate lives, and that means not only building products, lighting products for the industry, but to build people in leadership here as well. And we give them the opportunity and tools and the guidance to take this, these leadership exercises to work here at the facility and take it home to help their families and just give them a new perspective on things. So it's something that our organizational health comes first in the company, and then we work together on delivering quality lighting products to the different industries we serve.
I can't wait to see their lights around city facilities, including this one, the library. But energy efficiency aren't the only sustainability projects that we are doing. We recently met with Waste Management to get updates from them too. As you have just seen, we just had a screening of the documentary called Dive to discuss why food should be donated instead of being thrown away. And I'm here with Julianne with Waste Management so she can talk a little bit more of why there are other reasons why we should donate food instead of throwing it away.
Well, yeah, I'm actually, I want to talk a little bit about AB 1826. It requires those businesses with 8 or more cubic yards of waste, organic waste produced per week to recycle that waste. Now, that's great. If we could all donate it, let's do that. I know that's not an option for everyone, so I'm here from Waste Management to say, you know, we're here and we want to work with everyone to get that program up and running. The bill also requires commercial businesses that produce more than 4 yards of organic waste to recycle as of January 1st. 2017.
I know organics aren't the only concern with businesses too. There's another state regulation that's affecting businesses when it comes to waste reduction, isn't there?
Yeah, actually, that one's been around for a while. It's AB 341. That one requires commercial businesses to recycle if they produce more than 4 yards of just trash in general per week. So if you think about that, that means if you have a 3-yard bin that's serviced twice a week, you fall into that threshold to make sure that you have commercial recycling. What's great about the City of Palmdale is recycling is free through Waste Management for commercial businesses. So call our customer service line. Also, we have some outreach materials available. So if you're getting that set up, just ask them about what's available to really help that program really be a success. Because not only do we want you to have the program, but we want you to recycle as best you can and do your part. There's plenty of programs available to really help you with your spring cleaning. We have the landfill voucher program, and that Palmdale residents they're entitled to 2 landfill vouchers per year, and that's good for the disposal of up to 1 ton of waste each. And you can just dispose that waste for free. All you have to do is just come to the landfill, let them know your account information. It has to be in good standing, and then they let you dump at the landfill for free. We also have the bulky item program available, which allows residents to just place items curbside like couches, refrigerators, stoves, your husband's old things that you don't really want anymore. But yeah, they're able to place them curbside. Just call us up within 48 hours advance, and we'll just come and pick them up on your regular service day. You're entitled to some free pickups per year, so call us and we'll let you know if you still have those free pickups available.
The city would also like to remind you, if you have any electronics or other household hazardous waste that you are looking to safely recycle or dispose, please take it to the Antelope Valley Environmental Collection Center the first and third Saturday of every month from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. to have it collected free of charge. Talking about waste issues, have you downloaded the My Waste app? If you still haven't done so, we have a great reason for you to do it. And to discuss it, we met with Laura over at Drytown.
So Drytown is offering 4 family 4-packs to visit Drytown during the 2016 season. So that means if you go ahead and download the app, you have the opportunity, you're in the running to win a family 4-pack to Drytown that are good during the entire operational season. We open May 28th. And we'll open 7 days a week until about the first weekend in August, and we go weekends only all the way through September 11th, so those tickets will be good during that whole time.
Have you downloaded the app? If not, please search for the My Waste app in your applicable app store. People with the app will receive a push notification in the near future with instructions on how to qualify for the free family 4-packs to Drytown Water Park. So if you haven't downloaded the app like I have, I encourage you to download the app today. Well, that's it for all of our updates, so back to you, Armin.
Thanks, Ben. Well, the Palmdale Amphitheater, or the AMP as we like to call it, won't be the only city facility that will be bustling with activity this season. Palmdale's Recreation and Culture Department serves a wide range of interests to keep residents and visitors busy. The Palmdale Playhouse has a jam-packed season ahead, beginning with the Palmdale Repertory Theater presentation of Cheaper by the Dozen, May 20th through the 22nd. West Coast Classical will perform an evening of jazz on May 28th, and local artist Juanita McWilliams continues her exhibition, My Favorite Things in Spring, until June 12th. Also, get the kids enrolled in the popular Summer Youth Theater program as soon as school lets out. This immersive class gives young people a unique and educational experience behind the scenes of a working theater. They learn everything from costume making to set design to acting on stage. For more information on Palmdale Playhouse events and classes, visit their website at www.cityofpalmdale.org/playhouse. After many fun events such as the annual Spring Fest and Egg Hunt, as well as the Color Vibe 5K, the Palmdale Amphitheater will be rocking again this summer. The 2016 Summer Concert Series lineup has been announced, kicking off with a patriotic outdoor concert. The Freedom Symphony will be on July 2nd from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m., featuring West Coast classical. Admission is free. Leanne Rimes performs on July 23rd at 8 p.m. General admission is $20, VIP $38. Get ready for a musical party as Super Soul Saturday arrives July 30th from 5 to 10 p.m., featuring DJ Streak, Bump City, and Stone Soul. Tickets are $8, VIP $12. Then get jazzed up at the Amp August 6th from 5 to 10 p.m., featuring Kirby K and Tony Capco, Gina Eckstein, and the Adam Cohen Band. Tickets are $8 and VIP $12. Family movie nights at the Amp have been revamped to include kids' activities, food vendors, and more. Costumes, impromptu dance parties, and parades are encouraged. The magic begins on July 15th with Tangled. Watch Star Wars Under the Stars with The Force Awakens on July 29th. Have a marvelous time with The Avengers Age of Ultron on August 5th. And get bananas for Minions on August 12th. All activities start at 6 p.m. and movies begin promptly at 8 p.m. All family movie night events are free. For more information, visit the AMP website at www.palmdaleamphitheater.com. Make a splash at Palmdale's Drytown Water Park as they open for the 2016 season on May 28th. Enjoy Palmdale's perfect summer evenings at sundown at Drytown, when the park is open from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Fridays only from June 24th to September 5th. Father's Day, dads get in free on June 19th with a paid guest. And hometown heroes will be honored with free admission from June 27th to July 3rd. Of course, the park is also the coolest spot for your special party or group event. To find out more information on tickets, hours, attractions, and more, visit their website at www.drytownwaterpark.com. Another spot to cool off will be at the newly renovated McAdam Pool. The community is invited to the grand reopening celebration on July 2nd. Bring the family for fun activities both in and out of the pool. Also, visit Joe Davies Heritage Air Park on Tuesday, June 14 at 10 a.m. for a special Flag Day celebration and walk-on words unveiling. There will be tours of the air park, recognition of our military, and complimentary refreshments. To find out more information on all city events and classes, check out the latest issue of the Palmdale News, Activities, and Entertainment Guide. Or you can always go online at www.cityofpalmdale.org. We'll be back with business news right after this quick break.
We see them every day, yet most of us just walk right by. Thrown away, discarded like trash. Each worth saving, each worth something.
Yeah, like 5 to 10 cents for each CRV beverage container.
Collecting us means cleaner streets and maybe even cash for you.
But we need your help. Look inside your heart.
Look, it's not about hearts, it's about smarts.
Call 1-800-RECYCLE or visit the website to learn how recycling bottles and cans makes things a whole lot better for you, us, and for Palmdale.
Hey, California business owners. Are you ready for change in 2016?
We turn ours into liquid fertilizer.
We use ours to resoil and save money on waste disposal.
We turn ours into energy.
We bring ours back to the soil.
We throw ours in the trash. What?
Starting in 2016, a groundbreaking new law requires California commercial business owners to recycle organic material, like yard waste, food waste, and food-soiled paper. Contact your local recycling coordinator or log on to calrecycle.ca.gov/recycle/commercial/organics to see what's required of your business and how it could boost your bottom line.
Welcome back to Backdrop Palmdale. 2016 continues to be full steam ahead on the economic front. To fill us in on business news, here's John Milner.
Thanks, Armin. There have been a lot of exciting additions to Palmdale's economic landscape over the last few months. And there's one area in particular that I'm quite knowledgeable in: beer. Not just one, but two craft breweries have set up shop in Palmdale. Lucky Luke Brewing Company and Transplants Brewing Company are both located in the Fairway Business Park at Avenue O West and La Quinta Lane and are within walking distance of each other. Each has their own vibe and unique recipes for delicious and refreshing beer.
I started as a home brewer about 5 years ago and always had a dream to open up my own brewery, and with the loving support of my wife, we went ahead and did it. And so we're here today after a long, hard road of lots of research and lots of lessons learned, and we couldn't be happier. So I think we've built something really excellent, and we're happy to share it with everyone today.
Well, fortunately, he spared me the construction side of things. I just kind of came up with ideas and said, hey, can we pull off a penny top bar, or can you do this in the bathrooms? And so luckily I didn't have to get too dirty. I mean, there were definitely lots of dinners that I brought here for the crew and food that I provided. So that was kind of the extent of my involvement and the emotional support, obviously, during our construction phase.
So for beers, we're offering 7 different beers, 2 of them on CO2 nitro. So we have an American Pale, an American Blonde, a Belgian Blonde, a Session Amber Ale, an Oatmeal Stout. We have an IPA, a Pale Ale, and a Tart Saison.
You can keep up to date on Lucky Luke events by following them on Facebook at Lucky Luke Brewing Company or visit their website at www.luckylukebrewing.com. Transplants Brewing Company is one of the few in the nation that has a female brewmaster, and their tap room features artwork from local artists.
I started doing it with my husband, Matt. We started home brewing. It was a good couples activity for us. We started entering in a lot of contests, started winning, and just kind of got good at it and just kept brewing, and here we are today. We're going to do a variation on the Filbert since that's so popular. We're going to call it Filberta. So it's going to have cinnamon and Mexican chocolate, a little chili in it, just for some heat. So that's an exciting one that we're going to try. And in the summer, we're going to do a wheat ale with rhubarb in it. And not a lot of people out here know what rhubarb is, but it kind of adds a nice tart flavor, and that's something I really enjoy.
Oh, I love strawberry rhubarb pie.
Yeah, right.
Now, speaking of pie and food, you're a tasting room and not a restaurant. So,
Right.
but if people want to eat here, what can they do?
You can have stuff delivered. You can bring in your food. A lot of people have had birthday parties here, retirement parties and stuff, and they'll cater in food. Once in a while, we have food trucks. But people are always welcome to bring in whatever food they like.
You can also follow them on Facebook at Transplants Brewing Company or visit their website at www.transplantsbrewing.com. The Antelope Valley Mall also continues to add more stores and restaurants to keep shoppers happy. We spoke with Marketing Director Tricia Granger to fill us in on the latest developments. Well, we're here with Tricia Granger again, the Marketing Manager for the Antelope Valley Mall in the center of the Antelope Valley. The Antelope Valley Mall,
Right.
the retail center. Thanks for being with us, Trish.
Thank you.
And we're in front of what used to be a vacant area, and now it's not so vacant. We've had quite a bit of growth over the last year and a half.
We have. You know what? We're so excited. You know, this was the former Gottschalk's, actually Harris and then Gottschalk's building, which we cut it up to welcome Dick's Sporting Goods in 2014, right? So now we have Blaze Pizza, which is new to us and delicious. I don't know if you've had it.
I have, and it's really good.
We're welcoming Subway to their new location outside in the Entertainment Plaza. And then next to them you see 2 empties, but they won't be empty long.
So who's coming?
Oh, you know, I wish I could say,
All right,
but...
just check our Facebook page and theirs. And
Exactly. And you know, we tag each other, so you're covered, like mine, like yours.
Yeah.
So we'll have 2 new quick service restaurants joining us, hopefully very soon.
Okay.
And then inside the mall, we also are going to add, right now we are working with lease negotiations for 2 new retailers. One, you know, people are going to be very excited and I think a little surprised.
Really? Why do you say that?
You know, I just think there are some brands that we think like, oh, we'll never have. And we're going to launch one that is pretty impressive, pretty destination touristy, that you get in some pretty big big cities.
Wow, awesome.
So we're super excited about that, and then some more retail as well inside the shopping center. So, another year of just growth and additions, and we're lucky in the Antelope Valley and in Palmdale. We've consistently added new stores and new national retailers that the community asks for. So we're just looking forward to that continuing in 2016.
Amazing, because we get a lot of interaction on our social media when we talk about some of the new stuff that comes here, and the best feedback that I get and that I love is I don't have to drive down below anymore.
Right.
And you guys are doing a great job of that.
Thank you. You know what? I think just citywide we are. I really think the Antelope Valley is growing, and the city of Palmdale is really bringing in some great new businesses. Across the way we have Five Guys and The Habit and Chick-fil-A and Krispy Kreme and Aldi and all those guys that are really joining into our city lineup. So I think we're all doing it. We're all making it happen together so folks can stay up here. We don't need to drive anywhere. And in June, we're gearing up for Father's Day. So we'll see what that brings, and
super.
Just a lot more fun and excitement. But you can always find it on our Facebook page, which is Facebook/AV Mall. We're on Twitter at Shop AV Mall and Instagram at AV Mall. And we still always have our monthly kids club, which is great. We welcome over 200 kids a month for a free make and take craft. We'll do a Mother's Day craft, a Father's Day craft, a summer craft. It's a great time. It's free to the community. So come on out and spend time with the kids and have a good old time. So we have the High Desert Strollers. It's sponsored by High Desert Medical Group. We open the mall doors every day of the year at 6 a.m. with the exception of Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Right. But any other day of the year, folks can come in and walk the mall. It's roughly a mile all the way around, but you have to hit all the alcoves, so you can't just walk from end to end. Right. But it's a mile, it's temperature controlled. When it's dark outside, it's light inside. There's music playing, so it's a great way to get your exercise on.
The Antelope Valley Mall will also be welcoming Rock and Jump, locating next to Dick's Sporting Goods.
We are so excited to announce that we have finally signed a lease on this 18,000 plus square foot building behind us. I know we've all been waiting. My friend John Milner's not next to me. Otherwise, he would just be jumping up and down, I'm sure. We're so excited to announce that Rock and Jump will be joining us. Over 18,000 square feet of bouncing and rock wall climbing and fun for the whole family. So mark your calendars. We're hoping for a late summer, early fall opening. Plan to come out, bring the whole family. There will be a party room, trampolines, rock walls, I think some obstacle courses, some great stuff, and we will keep you posted as it happens.
The Ultimate Trampoline Park encourages a fun way to get into shape for entire families. Visitors can be environmentally conscious as well when driving an electric car to the mall. 4 new electric car charging stations were recently installed to help the growing number of electric car owners in the market.
We're glad to offer this service to our public and our shoppers here. We are truly working to go green at the Antelope Valley Mall with assistance from Air Quality Control and our partners, Car Charging. We're welcome these car charging stations. Not only do I have them here on the front side of the shopping center, I also have them on the north side back on by Yard House and Claim Jumper. So we have 2 sets here. We're very excited to welcome car charging as a partner to not only Antelope Valley, but to the Antelope Valley Mall.
Palmdale Channel 27 will also be debuting a new show soon, dedicated to local businesses and showing how residents can help keep Palmdale economically vibrant by shopping local. Many of the businesses that are featured on the show will include the newest additions to the community, Unitas Contractor Supplies and Aldi. Unitas Contractor Supply is a wholesale distributor of construction and industrial supplies and building materials. The new location in Palmdale will serve Los Angeles County. Aldi, a supermarket discount chain based in Germany, opened their new Palmdale store in the Rancho Vista Gateway Center next to Dunn Edwards. Excited shoppers were lined up for hours to be the first to take advantage of deals and promotions. Aldi is known for quality products at deep discounts, with many items priced 20 to 50% below rivals. Exciting development continues at the Palmdale Trade and Commerce Center, where construction on the new Element Hotel is progressing nicely. Element Hotel is a boutique chain owned by Westin, which emphasizes stylish and eco-friendly accommodations. Meanwhile, grading has already begun on the CarMax showroom and refurbishment facility site located on the corner of Technology Drive and 5th Street West. For more information on economic development or any business opportunities in Palmdale, please call 661-267-5125. And it's 6 o'clock, right, Armin? Back to you.
Well, that will wrap it up for us here on the Spring-Summer 2016 edition of Backdrop Palmdale. To find out more information on any of the stories we featured on today's program, please visit our website at www.cityofpalmdale.org, or you can call us at 661-267-5115. I'm Armin Gomez, and we'll see you next time on Backdrop Palmdale.